I love finding star buys in Lidl. That way I can help you guys out. So when I got a tip off that there was a store just 10 miles from my house with a new tool drop, I knew I had to get down there and see what they had. So we're going straight in this week with a star buy. Now I've seen this a couple of places and there must have been some locals watching my videos last time because my store sold out of these within days of my last video. But I'm glad to say in Brighouse they've got the drill press in. Now, if you want to get the most out of your drill press, whether you've got this one or another one, I'm going to pin a video to the top comment. That way you can have a look at a little set of jigs that's going to get 10 times more value. And now I've stopped demolishing what look like some really useful paintbrushes for £2.50. I'm going to have a quick look at spray paints. Now my aim from next month is to start picking a can of these up every visit because these don't half come in handy. And at £5, I think they're a steal of a deal. Now I'm going to fast forward past that plasma cutter because I've seen that too many times. Got a nice angle grinder here. I've seen that elsewhere before. Again, 20 quid is really good. But what I liked in the Brighouse store were these foam flappy pads. These look fantastic for polishing and I've not seen these elsewhere. Coming in at £4 along with all the other sort of usual attachments for cutting and a different style of foam pad at the bottom. I think these are a real smart purchase. Let me know the sort of thing that you'd set loose in your workshop. Moving on now then, I like the look of this, and this is a utility knife. And it wasn't just a knife, it's a little pocket. If there's anything I do more in my workshop, it's look for stuff that I've put down and got buried. So having something within a little pocket is absolutely fantastic. Now, a little bit more DIY, but I need one of these because I've blocked a drain at home. A small inspection camera. I thought this looked a smart little unit. The picture seems to show it's fairly clear and coming in at a steal of a deal when we get there at £32. I don't think that's too bad. I think that could be a very smart solution to trying to rip things to pieces and come back in. Spring clamps. As my mate Paul over at Red Tools says, you can never have enough clamps, and these spring clamps are no different, coming in at £5 a pair. I think that's a real smart deal yet again. Paint rollers, if you've got them big projects, always come in handy. I think these look absolutely fantastic. I like to throw mine away. I'm not one for washing things out. So I think coming in at these low prices, it's an absolute steal. Now, I did like the look of this, and I didn't get a close-up of it on the last video, so I thought I'd include it again this time. But I think that's a real smart little driver set for £8. You really can't go wrong at those prices. But I'm not going to designate that a star buy. The next star buy is coming up very shortly. And just before we get to that star buy, look at this disaster. Half the aisle was missing. All the signs were up there and I couldn't decide whether I was too late or too early. When's the next tool drop coming in Brighouse? I'm not sure, but I think my source has either let me down or he's been pulling my leg a little bit. But I did get one star buy. And this week, it's these little beauties. I finally found a pair of the Bluetooth ear defenders and I'm absolutely gobsmacked I've managed to find them. So I'll be looking for them and I'll be buying a pair and I'll bring you a close-up of them once we get to the end of the video. Until then, we've got a paint sprayer coming in at a very handy price. Some other nicks and knacks coming in at a few quid. You really can't go wrong. And then we are into the work boots again. These had a big supply. I did look at going back and getting a pair after my last video at my local branch, but they'd sold out. I can't get over how quickly some of the stuff sells out in some stores, and then the same store can have other things, and they seem to stay there for weeks. Don't make sense. Anyway, enough rambling. We're on to some more screws and the bits and bats, and I found this nice little hex key set, which I thought were really smart. Has some little handles on it, make it a little bit easier on your thumbs and fingers. £4, not bad. Your usual screwdriver sets, £8. Again, great value. I'm going to gloss over all this stuff because, let's be honest, some of this is very generic that's left over from previous weeks. But while we're just looking through these deals, in case you're new to my site, I've got something that's going to help you. I'm going to pin a second video into the comments. This video is how to get more out of your tools without buying more. Really make what you've got cost effective. So I'm going to pin two videos there. One, you've got the one to help you with your drill press, and second, it's a general all-round tools showing you how you can get the most out of the stuff that you have and keep that valuable spending money deep in your pockets. But let's have a look now. I think it's time that we got out of here. Let's get these headsets purchased. Let's get that 10-mile drive home done and get this thing opened and have a good look at it so I can tell you exactly what I think. And just so you know, I'm definitely not sponsored because this is me paying the 28 quid for the headset. See you back in the workshop in a minute. Right guys, we're back in the workshop. First of all, please accept my apologies for the mess that's in here. There's stuff everywhere. It's a right tip at the moment. Behind me, I'll tell you what, there's a funny tale with this. This is the cheapest laser that I've ever been offered, and I've taken it for a review, and this might make you laugh. So I just want to see what is the cheapest thing I can get like this that might be of any good to you guys. If that sort of review that you want, let me know in comments. And I tell you what, I think at the moment I'm getting offered some really low level stuff. So how do you guys feel about me doing a couple of reviews on the really cheap stuff, and I'll quite happily give it away to you guys. Let me know what you think. I know there's pros and cons of doing this, but might be just something that I can do to give back to some of you guys. Anyway, I'm rambling. You came to have a look at these headsets. So I've already pre-slit it because nobody wants to watch me undo a load of tape. And you get everything that you would expect, really. You get a headset and you get minimal packaging, which I love. There's a place for really good packaging, isn't there? But I don't want to pay an extra few quid just so something's packaged well. I'm quite happy that this is robust kit and it'll do just fine. So we have the headset that's going on my new table. We have some instructions. They can go in the bin, don't need that. And we have a little box. Oh, come on now. What were I just saying about packaging? It's a USB charging cable, which makes me think maybe we're going to have to come back in an hour when I've charged this bad boy up. So I'll be right back with you. And whilst I'm sorting that out, it'll give you just enough time to go hit that subscribe button because that really lets YouTube know how much you guys love these tool tour videos. Let's get back to the action. Right, and we're back, guys. These things have been charged up and I've had a little bit of a play around with them. So let's have a look at them straight away and see what we can see. So they feel nice and robust, nice and secure, nice little head strap. There's enough wire that it can move, but not too much that you think you're going to get snagged on. Now, there is one thing that I've noticed putting these on. Well, there's two things, in fact. Two things. Number one, if you can see that, and I'll try and give it a nice big close-up. I might have to do that properly if it don't come out well on that. Do you remember like an 80s plane? Yes, I am that old that I can remember airplanes from the 80s. And they had that horrible plasticky seats that sort of like wipe down if a baby's sick on it type thing. It's just got a cheap feel to it. I don't like that. But there's a second problem. You could call it a bigger problem. But be kind. Be really kind in the comments. I've got my other set, just a generic Amazon cheap set that I've done me right for about 4 years. When I put these side to side, you can see these Parkside ones are a little bit small and my ears are catching on this. And before you say it, yes, I am aware that I may have slightly larger than average ears. Believe me, I've been getting told about it since I was a bloody kid, but my ears don't fit in it. Which is a slight problem because to get the maximum protection, you need these to form a seal around your ear. Make sure that it really clasps everything in, making sure that external noise doesn't become internal. Likewise, with the audio or music when it's on, you want that seal so it keeps that audio in and doesn't allow too much leakage. Maybe this is all right for your ears, but my ears don't fit in. But it continues to get worse. I've been trying these out, dancing around, doing a few bits and bobs with them on, and there is a real issue with the sound quality. It's a bit low, which doesn't help. Again, you'd think I'd be able to pick it up a bit easier. But if I can't, probably you can't. And second, it's got a really small crackle. The sound just isn't crisp. So it really makes me wonder just how good these are. And how they'll go on when I'm doing an all-day session with them. The battery life says it will last for, I think it was 4 hours, which, let's be honest, us weekend warriors or evening guards, that should do it really, shouldn't it? Because you're not going to have them on constantly, so you could put them back on charge here and there. But for me, if you've not already got a pair, I mean, these were like 20 quid anyway, so if I didn't already have a pair, for an extra 8 quid would I have the audio? Yes, I would. even if it's bad audio. But having already got a pair for 20 quid, do I want to pay 28 quid for a pair that don't feel comfortable and the audio is going to wind me up in a few weeks? I just know it is. So for me, these aren't the ones. I'm going to keep looking. I think I might have to go for a more premium brand, but I think I'm going to return these. Now, where did those instructions go?